Dawn breaks over the ancient cypress swamp. Thick mist rolls across the dark water as life wakes. Amidst the fog, an adult male Anhinga stands poised. His vibrant red eyes scan for a hidden meal, to prepare for the hunt. He unfolds massive wings. Silvery plumage glistens while he dries in the sun. Suddenly, the bird launches into the dark water. He disappears, leaving only expanding ripples in his wake. Submerged, he navigates the labyrinth of cypress roots. His long neck undulates like a snake searching for prey, with explosive speed. His spear-like beak stabs asunder. The prey struggles, but the hunter begins his ascent. Breaking the surface, he tosses the fish into the air, catching it head first. The meal slides down easily. Returning to the trees, he raises heavy feathers. Spreading his wings once more, he waits for the warmth. Across the water, a female Anhinga arrives. Her tan neck glows. She lands gracefully beside her chosen mate. Bonding begins. They intertwine their long necks. Synchronized movements confirm their commitment before the demanding season of nesting. The male departs. He searches for the perfect branch. Selecting a flexible twig, he carries the foundation back. Together, they weave the stick nest. The female secures the structure high within the protective cypress canopy. Day 1 arrives. A single bluish-white egg appears. The female settles low, beginning the patient process of incubation. 5 days pass. 4 eggs now rest in the nest. The mother ensures each life receives vital warmth. The male returns. He brings a fresh catch to his mate, sustaining her during her long, silent vigil. Below the nest, a raccoon creeps through the roots. Its dark eyes look upward, searching for the eggs. Sensing the intruder, the male Anhinga lunges downward. His harsh cries drive the scavenger away with fierce display. The sky darkens. Torrential rain lashes the canopy. The mother spreads her wings, acting as a living umbrella. Day 35. A star-shaped crack appears. A tiny beak chips away. The first chick enters the world. The shell breaks. A fragile hatchling emerges. Its pink skin glistens. The mother gently preens her firstborn. Soon, 4 tiny hatchlings huddle together. Their bodies pulsate. They stretch their weak necks, begging for food. The mother responds. She regurgitates a soft meal. The chicks thrust their heads deep, absorbing life-giving nutrients. A macro view. Dark eyes blink in the light. Fine white down dries. The chick peeps strength. The father arrives. A shimmering sunfish is presented. The chicks erupt in frenzy, climbing to reach the food. Day 40. Fluffy white down covers their bodies. They stand unsteadily, observing the swamp floor far below. Danger glides below. A massive alligator parts the hyacinths. It floats silently, yellow eyes fixed on chicks. An intense gaze. The predator's vertical pupil contracts. It waits for a mistake. The tension becomes almost unbearable. The mother signals. A sharp warning call silences the brood. The chicks huddle deep, blending into the shadows. The alligator retreats. It sinks beneath the dark surface. The threat passes, but the lesson of vigilance remains. Peace returns. The mother cleans her chicks, removing swamp debris. She secures the nest for her growing family. Day 45. The chicks flap, developing wings. Strengthening their muscles, they perform mock stabs, practicing their lethal instincts. A blue dragon-like hovers. The white chick tracks its flight with its neck springs, focused on the shimmering target. The chick lunges. Its beak snaps on empty air. The dragonfly escapes. The young hunter nearly falls. A long eel arrives. The largest chick grabs the head. The prey coils, but the chick swallows whole. Day 50. Glossy black feathers emerge. The white down falls away. The juvenile bird stretches, showing a silhouette. The mother teaches. She demonstrates how to track fish. The juveniles mimic her posture, focusing on water ripples. A swamp snail crawls. The juvenile bird taps the shell. The clicking sound echoes, observing the biological defense. Under the sun, the mother creates a canopy of shade. The juveniles perform gular fluttering, cooling their bodies. An eagle soars. Its massive shadow crosses the canopy. A piercing scream echoes. The apex predator searches targets. The mother acts. She pushes her brood down, covering them with wings. They remain frozen, camouflaged against sticks. Day 60. The first juvenile leaves the nest. It grips rough bark, balancing unsteadily. Feeling the freedom, wind gusts strike. The young bird crouches low. Its webbed feet anchor it, maintaining balance against the gale. The mother lures. She holds a shimmering fish, encouraging the juvenile to jump. The young bird finally leaps. The leap is taken. Wings beat frantically for lift. The juvenile glides across, landing heavily on the branch. Day 17. The bird drops toward the water. It falls through air, hitting the surface with splash. The juvenile surfaces. It shakes its long neck, learning to paddle. It swims like a biological submarine. Underwater, the young bird dives deep. It glides through roots, exploring the mysterious world beneath the surface. The climb begins. The bird hooks its beak into bark, pulling its wet body upward. Safe at last, standing tall, the juvenile shakes its plumage. It spreads its wings to dry, mimicking adults in morning light. Day 80. The hunter watches a small fish. Its neck retracts. It holds its breath, poised for action. A cottonmouth slithers. Its dark scales brush the bark. The snake raises its head, sensing the bird's heat. The duel begins. The juvenile bird hisses. The snake coils to strike. They stand frozen. On survival's bridge, the father drops. He stabs the snake with precision. The predator falls. The father stands guard over son. The juvenile watches. It learns the danger of the snake, seeking comfort after the deadly biological encounter. Day 90. The bird dives into the deep. It glides through hornward. Its eyes adapt to dark. A strike occurs. The spear-like beak pierces a sunfish. Silk clouds the water. The bird begins its ascent, surfacing. The juvenile tosses the fish. It succeeds on the second catch, swallowing the entire meal whole. Sibling rivalry flares. The bird competes for space. They peck and push, learning to defend territory in swamp. A storm breaks. Torrential rain douses the bird. Their black feathers shed water. They huddle together for warmth. Under the moon, the juveniles sleep soundly. Their heads are tucked deep. Night mist settles on glossy plumage. Day 100. The final down falls away. Glossy black feathers cover the body, fully transformed for survival. A macro view. Tiny serrations line the beak, designed to grip slippery prey. The bird cleans its weapon. The bird swims. It encounters a basking turtle. A curious tap on the shell sends the reptile splashing. Diving deep, the bird corners a sunfish. A powerful strike pierces the back. The hunter spirals toward surface. Surfacing, the bird paddles toward the distance, checking the sky for thieves. It holds the fish firmly. A sharp flick, the sunfish rotates in the air. The bird catches it head first. The meal disappears quickly. Day 110. The juvenile flies far, leaving the old nest behind. It explores the vast swamp. A braided gret wades. The Anhinga observes from above. They share the hunting ground in a silent truce. Stealth is key. The bird sinks its body low, mimicking a floating stick. It waits for a fish. The strike is fast. A catfish is impaled. Its sharp spines flare. The bird thrashes, subduing the prey. Day 120. The bird performs gular fluttering. Its throat vibrates. It spreads its wings to cool. A baby alligator crawls. The bird remains calm. It recognizes the small reptile, maintaining a safe biological distance. A crayfish is caught. The bird smashes it on rock, breaking the shell. It swallows the crustacean whole. A macro view. Webbed feet kick with power, creating a vortex of bubbles. The bird accelerates through water. Territorial dispute. Two juveniles hiss and spread wings. A harsh cry echoes. The intruder flies away defeated. Day 130. The bird soars high, above the cypress canopy, utilizing thermal updrafts, circling the kingdom. Underwater, the bird maneuvers through roots. It performs a double strike, catching two fish with incredible biological speed. Sunset arrives. The bird perches on a branch. Its silhouette is gold. It spreads wings. Statue of survival. Day 140. The bird carries a stick. It begins to weave a roost, building its home. The father flies past. The juvenile watches in silence. It does not call out, choosing its own path. Day 145. The bird perfects its stealth. It glides between lily pads like a snake. Underwater, the bird retracts its neck. A lightning strike pierces a carp. The hunter claims his prize. A heron looms. The Anhinga spreads its wings, guarding its fish with hiss. The heron retreats in silence. Day 150. A storm strikes. The bird clings to the bark. Rain douses plumage. Standing firm, a macro view. The red eye reflects the sky. Raindrops slide down feathers. The bird blinks. Ready hunt, the ultimate test. The bird stands near an alligator. It assesses the threat. With confidence of a survivor, a daring move, the bird dives near the predator, catching a fish under its belly. It swims away. Golden hour. The bird dries its wings. The light highlights its transition, majestic against the fading swamp sky. Day Day 155. The adult plumage is complete. Silvery patterns shimmer. The bird announces its maturity. A catfish struggle. Sharp spines pierce the beak. The bird slams the prey, ending the battle for food. Social interaction. The bird joins a colony. It claims a branch, standing among dark silhouettes against the mist. Aerial display. The bird takes flight. It circles the clouds. Its tail acts as a rudder, mastering sky. New territory. The bird descends into hyacinths. It establishes its presence with a resonant cry. Swamp is home. Iconic swimming. Only the black neck is visible. It glides through purple flowers, a snake bird in kingdom. The survivor stands alone, on a cypress knee, surrounded by vast water, master of the ancient swamp world. A reflection. The bird looks at its image. The transformation is complete, from hatchling to powerful apex hunter. A final threat. An eagle dives from above. The Anhinga drops vertically, diving deep into the lethal talons. Successful evasion. The bird not dives in far away. It watches the eagle retreat. Common faced. Swamp master. The cycle begins. The male spreads his wings. A female lands nearby. He calls out, starting the dance. Final flight. The bird vanishes into the horizon. The swamp symphony echoes. Life continues. Harsh and beautiful. Danger erupts. A massive alligator lunges. The male Anhinga strikes back, defending his lineage with predatory biological fury. High above, a raccoon raids the nest. The female Anhinga stabs with precision, protecting her eggs from intruder. Beneath the surface, a venomous cottonmouth strikes. The juvenile bird executes a roll, dodging death in the roots. From the sky, a bald eagle dives. The Anhinga drops vertically, evading the predator in a desperate freefall. Victory is heavy. A massive catfish locks its spines. The bird thrashes, slamming the prey against cypress knee. Rivalry flares. Two males lock beaks in combat. Their necks twist like ropes. They tumble toward the water. Death rises. An alligator erupts beneath the juvenile. The bird launches just in time, grazing the predator as scales. Nature turns hostile. A violent wind snaps the branch. The white chick clings desperately, fighting for its survival. The duel ends. The Anhinga corners the snake. A lethal stab pierces the head. The master prevails again. The final chase. An eagle intercepts the hunter. They collide in midair. The Anhinga spirals